In a world where our footprints matter more than ever, there exist places that don't just welcome travelers. They inspire them to become guardians of our planet. Today, we're embarking on a journey to 5 extraordinary destinations where conservation meets adventure, where luxury embraces sustainability, and where every step you take helps preserve the very beauty that captivates your soul. I'm your guide on this eco-conscious adventure, and if you're passionate about travel that makes a positive impact, you're in the right place. Before we dive into these incredible destinations, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell, because sustainable travel stories like these deserve to be shared with fellow Earth-conscious explorers like you. From carbon-neutral accommodations to community-based tourism that directly benefits local populations, these 5 destinations prove that responsible travel isn't just possible, it's absolutely extraordinary. Number 1 on the list, Costa Rica, the OSA Peninsula. Our first destination takes us to Costa Rica's crown jewel of biodiversity, the OSA Peninsula. This remote paradise, covering just 0.001% of the world's surface, harbors an astounding 2.5% of global biodiversity. National Geographic has called it the most biologically intense place on Earth, and stepping foot here, you'll understand why. The peninsula is home to over 700 tree species, 40 shark species, and the largest population of scarlet macaws in Central America. But what makes this destination truly special isn't just its natural wealth, it's how the local communities have embraced sustainable tourism as a pathway to conservation. Here, former gold miners have transformed into certified naturalist guides, sharing their intimate knowledge of the forest while earning sustainable livelihoods. The Corcovado National Park, covering 1/3 of the peninsula, operates on strict visitor limits. Only 40 people per day are allowed in certain sections, ensuring minimal environmental impact. Accommodations like the award-winning Lapa Rios Lodge generate their own renewable energy, treat wastewater naturally, and contribute directly to local conservation projects. Guests don't just observe nature, they participate in sea turtle monitoring programs, reforestation efforts, and wildlife research initiatives. As you watch this footage, imagine yourself walking these pristine trails at dawn. Tell us in the comments what wildlife encounter would top your bucket list. Your engagement helps us create more content about these incredible places. The OSA Peninsula also showcases Costa Rica's impressive environmental credentials. This small nation has reversed deforestation, going from 25% forest cover in the 1980s to over 54% today. It's a living example of how tourism, when done right, becomes a powerful force for conservation. Number 2 on the list, New Zealand, Stewart Island, Rakura. From Central America's tropical rainforests, we journey to the bottom of the world, Stewart Island, New Zealand's best-kept secret. Known to the Maori as Rakura, meaning land of glowing skies, this island sanctuary represents one of the world's most successful conservation stories. 85% of Stewart Island is protected as Rakura National Park, creating a predator-free haven where New Zealand's endemic species thrive. This is one of the few places on Earth where you can encounter wild kiwi birds in their natural habitat, not in a zoo or sanctuary, but roaming free through ancient forests. The crown jewel is Ulva Island, a completely predator-free sanctuary where rare birds like the South Island saddleback and Stewart Island robin have recovered from near extinction. The island's restoration involved one of New Zealand's most ambitious conservation projects, the complete removal of introduced species and the reintroduction of native wildlife. What sets Stewart Island apart is its deep integration of Maori cultural values with conservation. The concept of kaitiakitanga, guardianship of the environment, isn't just philosophy here, it's practice. Local Maori communities work alongside conservation groups, using traditional ecological knowledge to guide modern conservation efforts. Tourism here follows the principle of leave only footprints, take only photographs. Accommodations are small-scale and locally owned, meals feature locally caught seafood and native ingredients, and every visitor contributes to conservation through park fees and volunteer opportunities. The night sky here is so pristine that Stewart Island holds International Dark Sky Sanctuary status, one of only 20 places worldwide. Share this video if you believe in protecting these rare pockets of wilderness for future generations. Number 3 on the list, Bhutan, the last Shangri-La, 6:30 to 9 o'clock. High in the eastern Himalayas lies a kingdom that has revolutionized how we think about national success. Bhutan, the world's only carbon-negative country, measures its progress not in gross domestic product, but in gross national happiness, and this philosophy extends to every aspect of travel here. By constitutional mandate, Bhutan must maintain at least 60% forest coverage. Currently, it's at 71%. The kingdom absorbs more carbon dioxide than it produces, making it a crucial ally in fighting climate change. But Bhutan's environmental commitment goes beyond trees. It's woven into the very fabric of Buddhist philosophy that guides daily life. Tourism here operates on the high-value, low-impact principle. The government deliberately limits visitor numbers through a sustainable development fee, ensuring that tourism never overwhelms local communities or environments. This isn't exclusive pricing, it's responsible management that ensures every dollar supports conservation and community development. In Bhutan's villages, you'll witness sustainable practices that have endured for centuries. Traditional architecture uses no nails, relying instead on interlocking wood and stone techniques that last for generations. Organic farming isn't a trend here, it's the only legal form of agriculture, making Bhutan the world's first fully organic nation. The kingdom protects some of the world's most endangered species, including snow leopards, Bengal tigers, and the rare black-necked crane. The Jigme Dorji National Park alone spans over 4,300 square kilometers of pristine wilderness, where ancient migration routes remain undisturbed. Staying in Bhutan means experiencing authentic hospitality in family-run guest houses where traditional crafts, organic cuisine, and centuries-old customs are living traditions, not tourist performances. Every meal tells a story of sustainable farming, every craft purchase supports local artisans, and every temple visit contributes to cultural preservation. Bhutan proves that happiness and environmental protection go hand in hand. What lessons from Bhutan's approach to sustainable development resonate with you? Let us know in the comments below. Number 4 on the list, Palau, pristine Pacific paradise. In the Western Pacific, the Republic of Palau has made one of the most ambitious conservation commitments in human history. This small island nation has designated 80% of its territorial waters as a no-take marine sanctuary, the 6th largest fully protected marine area in the world. Palau's waters harbor over 1,300 species of fish and 700 species of coral. The famous Jellyfish Lake, where millions of golden jellyfish migrate daily in a mesmerizing dance, represents just one of many natural wonders that exist because of Palau's unwavering commitment to conservation. This commitment isn't new. It's rooted in traditional Palauan concepts like bull, a customary practice of temporarily closing areas to fishing to allow marine life to recover. Modern marine protection laws build upon thousands of years of indigenous knowledge about sustainable resource management. Every visitor to Palau must sign the Palau Pledge, a commitment stamped directly into passports, promising to act in an environmentally responsible way. This isn't symbolic, it's legally binding, with real consequences for those who violate environmental laws. The diving here isn't just spectacular, it's transformative. Sites like Blue Corner and German Channel showcase marine ecosystems functioning exactly as they should, with apex predators like gray reef sharks and giant manta rays thriving in numbers rarely seen elsewhere in the world. Palau's accommodations embrace the Palau Way. Resorts generate renewable energy, eliminate single-use plastics, and source food locally whenever possible. The Palau Pacific Resort, for example, operates its own organic garden and coral nursery, directly contributing to environmental restoration. Traditional Palauan culture celebrates the connection between land and sea. Local communities actively participate in conservation through programs like coral restoration, where villagers grow coral fragments that are eventually transplanted to damaged reefs. Palau shows us that small nations can make enormous differences. If you're inspired by Palau's dedication to marine conservation, share this video with someone who loves the ocean. Number 5 on the list, Norway, sustainable Arctic adventures. Our final destination takes us to the edge of the Arctic Circle, where Norway is redefining sustainable tourism in one of the world's most fragile environments. The Lofoten Islands, rising dramatically from the Norwegian Sea, offer a masterclass in balancing tourism with environmental protection. These islands have supported sustainable fishing communities for over 1,000 years. Today, those same principles of living in harmony with nature guide tourism development. Traditional fishermen's cabins, called rober, have been converted into eco-friendly accommodations that maintain their authentic character while meeting modern sustainability standards. The Lofoten Islands serve as critical habitat for white-tailed sea eagles, Arctic foxes, and millions of migratory seabirds. Tourism here operates on strict seasonal guidelines. Certain areas are completely off-limits during nesting seasons, ensuring wildlife protection takes precedence over visitor access. Norway generates 98% of its electricity from renewable sources, and this clean energy powers everything from hotels to the electric boats used for wildlife viewing. The country's ambitious goal is to become carbon neutral by 2030, making it a global leader in sustainable tourism infrastructure. Winter activities here showcase sustainable adventure tourism. Dog sledding operations breed and train their own teams. Cross-country skiing follows established trails that minimize environmental impact, and Northern Lights tours use specialized low-impact vehicles and techniques. Norwegian cuisine in Lofoten celebrates local ingredients, freshly caught Arctic char, foraged berries, and traditional preservation methods that eliminate food waste. Restaurants like Fåviken have pioneered the new Nordic movement, proving that sustainable cuisine can be world-class cuisine. The Lofoten Islands also serve as a crucial research station for understanding Arctic climate change. Visitors can participate in citizen science projects, contributing data about bird populations, weather patterns, and ecosystem changes while enjoying their Arctic adventure. Accommodations here embrace traditional Norwegian building techniques using local materials, creating structures that blend seamlessly with the landscape. Green roofs provide insulation while supporting native plant species, and geothermal heating systems minimize energy consumption. The Arctic is changing faster than anywhere else on Earth, making responsible tourism here more crucial than ever. Comment below with your thoughts on how travelers can help protect these pristine polar environments. From Costa Rica's biodiversity hotspots to Norway's Arctic wilderness, these 5 destinations prove that sustainable travel isn't just about minimizing harm. It's about maximizing positive impact. Each location shows us different approaches to conservation, different ways communities can benefit from tourism, and different paths toward a more sustainable future for travel. These aren't just destinations, they're inspirations. They demonstrate that the most meaningful travel experiences come when we engage with places as partners in conservation, as students of local culture, and as contributors to community well-being. Your journey towards sustainable travel starts with a single step. If this video has inspired you to explore these incredible destinations responsibly, show your support by giving it a thumbs up and sharing it with fellow travelers who care about our planet's future. Ready to turn inspiration into adventure? Visit Wakatravels.com for expert guidance on planning your sustainable journey to any of these remarkable destinations. Our travel specialists understand the unique requirements of each location and can help you create an itinerary that maximizes both your experience and your positive impact. At Wakatravels.com, we don't just book trips, we curate transformative experiences that connect you with the world's most dedicated conservation communities. From securing permits for limited access areas to connecting you with local guides who are genuine conservation heroes, we handle every detail of your sustainable adventure. Remember, every journey has the power to make a difference. Choose destinations that choose the planet. Choose experiences that empower communities. Choose Wakatravels because your journey is our signature. Thank you for joining us on this eco-conscious adventure. Until our next sustainable travel story, keep exploring responsibly.